a toy. Gets it across, Seth Jones locked in, scores! Back to Marchand. That one off, wall in front, scores! Greer, kicked away, rebound, in front, scores! Lundell after it, Marchand there, with Marina, scores! Continue to be aggressive, scores! And they get it, tried to keep it in, Marchand, and Brad Marchand.
I never want to hear from a Toronto Maple Leaf fan again that this is their year, this team is different, this team can do what other teams haven't been able to do. This core is full of losers. That's just kind of how I'm seeing it. Repetitive year after year after year. Florida was so good, so dominant, the better team, just beating the brakes off the Maple Leafs 6-1. Showcases there's different levels to this. To get humiliated at home in Game 7. It is just an annual tradition at this point for the Maple Leafs. Now, I did pick the Florida Panthers to win this series because I think they have the experience and they have the guts and the chutzpah to win in these big moments. And it just showcases yet again, this Leafs team are full of losers. It is what it is. You can't win with this core. And they're going to have a very interesting offseason upcoming. Because after this absolute pathetic performance in a Game 7 where you could go to the conference finals, you'll lay an egg like this. First period, okay, I'll give them that. Relatively even. Bobrovsky had a fantastic save in the first. Then in the second period, you get outshot 18-5. You lit up 3 goals. Seth Jones gets on the board very early on. Then Anton Lundell, Mini Barkov gets on the board 4 minutes later. And 2 minutes after that, we have another goal. In a game in which was really close. Starts to get away from the Leafs. You go into the third. Domi scores early. It's like, okay, maybe they can make a push here. But then a little under 50 seconds later, Luostarinen gets on the board with a tip goal. And then 7 minutes after that, Sam Reinhart gets on the board to make it 5-1. And the Leafs would pull the goalie, making an empty net. And who else but Brad Marchand finishes off the Maple Leafs 6-1. He had 3 points in this game, retaining his place as daddy to the Maple Leafs. This core doesn't have it. It just doesn't. They do have talent on this roster. They just don't have the mental makeup to be winners. And if I am the general manager of the Maple Leafs, I'm considering all options. Maybe you do blow up the whole damn thing and just start from scratch. I'm not saying to trade Austin Matthews for pieces or something crazy, but let Marner walk. Move some of the core here. Try to change up the locker room a little bit. Bring in some guys that actually have a set, because tonight was the big difference. Florida, they lost that Game 6 at home, and it's like, okay, it gives the Leafs chance, but man, the Florida Panthers just, they have that it factor. It's why they won the Cup last year. They might have the occasional quote-unquote down game, but in these big moments, high-stake moments, not just their star players, their second and third liners, their fourth liners produce and come up huge. Panthers just are the better team. Yeah, I went to 7 games, but it just shows the difference in the mental toughness between the Panthers and the Leafs, and just how the moment wasn't too big for Florida. And this is another playoff run where the Leafs just have another Game 7 failure. It's an annual tradition at this point. Do I think the better team won this series? Absolutely. But to go out like this, smacked around like a bitch, they got to look long and hard in that locker room, and there's got to be changes in the offseason. Congratulations, the Panthers. Moving on, they're going to the Eastern Conference Final. Florida versus Carolina. That should be a hell of a series. I'm going to be making a preview for that series. Appreciate if you drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know who impressed you the most in this game. Got the ball. See you in the next one.